there in smiles there and in acknowledgement. So far they're satisfied with how they've started. But Harare Kings also, I'm sure, Carlos, they can't be too disappointed looking at that scoreline for the first quarter. Yes, the Kings are currently in the lead in this one, and they need to really up and keep the gap going as we look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it that the coach for the Hounds, for Harare Kings, hasn't brought the other five. I'm looking at Twatwa has been brought in on the fold. Wilson has been brought in the fold. It's just those fringe players, I think, is reserving the energy for the third and fourth quarter. But I also believe that the Kings, they're still walking with spring in their step. They are the Harare champions, and they want to get a double, being provincial champions and national champions.
So that's why they can go for the triple. That's the biggest question, Carlos. But so far we've seen how they've started. But this quarterfinal, they're currently trailing the first quarter. But I'm sure the Harare Kings will like to show that they're worthy champions within the province itself and turn it into a national champion.
True that. The foul there picked in the process, an upfake, and some are calling for travel violation. But the foul was there. But in the end, in the process, I personally feel that first things first, there was a travel before the foul. So these refs could have missed. They're three on the court. But who are we? They saw the foul first. So they might restore parity here, 17-19. But the Kings are on the line. As the people take the first shot, takes a breather. First shot, he misses. I would want to see how these players are now faring. Valet, we've been following the trends of the shooting of the players in this tournament. The average is 50, but now we're in the semi-final. Are they going to up their game? 50%.
50%.
That makes it 1 point difference.
That's the bare minimum we should ask from the free shot line.
It's actually 18-19 now, and I want to correct our guys because the Kings is 20 and 17. 1-2. It goes, and Menashe being alert there, tipping out. Menashe being alert and tipping it out, and still contention. There's still contention. The shot clock is running down, and the buzzer is gone. The ref says let's play the fast break move from Fachi. There's looking for no look pass, which didn't materialize.
Like I said, Carlos, they don't need to rush. The Harare Kings, they need to be very patient. I know they want to catch them on the break most of the time, and their counter-attacking has been spot on so far, but sometimes they're losing quite a number of basket opportunities with some of those rushed passes.
Yeah, you can tell from the double dribble there. Look, he had everything at his mercy. You a spin move, you had everything right, but in the end, because you want to keep dribbling, you end up making mistakes behind the back. That's correct. The spin move, that's correct. Then you go and pick up the ball with both hands. That's a double dribble there from the good goal from the ref. And the jump pass, the defense from Fachi is still on the floor. 2 points to the Hounds. 2 points to the Hounds. Fachi showing a bit of excellence in defense. And I wonder how he's going to materialize. Loose ball foul, says the ref. Loose ball foul on the floor. And advantage to the Harare Kings. Sideline ball, says the referee. There was a loose ball foul in the process. And the Kings have got an advantage. And you can hear from the bench of the Hounds, the calling for defense as he tries to go all the way. Fachi is the player that they have to watch for. It's a player that they have to watch for. 22-19. Fachi and loose ball foul again. I wonder why the Hounds are picking loose ball fouls. They can't set the screen, so they can play the game right.
It is the pressure of the rivalry between these two sides, Carlos. So it gets a bit physical, as you can see. That's why those are off the ball fouls that they're committing.
And Menashe comes up with the 2, that makes it 24. Off the ball fouls, that might cost them at the end of the quarter because those be counted. Another. And the referee from South Africa could have missed this one here. He's a neutral ref, but I thought, to me, that was a charging foul because even the crowds concur it's a charging foul, but the referee saw it otherwise. 24-19. There's a scoreline. Let's see from the replay, the up fake. Okay, that's the foul that was picked. So he goes on the line. He goes on the line. First shot, he misses. Second shot. He's preparing. Takes a breather. Makes it one. So 4 points about the two teams here. Still the Harare Kings are on the lead. Menashe on the dribble. Looks for two, long two. He misses. He collects his own rebound. He dumps the ball to the wrong man. And a good steal. Fachi showcasing his defense there. Making sure he gets it right. Those are some of the crowds that we have right here. Kanyisile Sports Center, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe, the Club Championships, the 2026 edition, being hosted by Bulawayo, in the city of Kings and Queens. Inside fake there, inside two, the misses, rebounds, confusion on the way, and a foul picked in the process. This is what I was talking about, Valentine. Already the Hounds have picked 3 consecutive fouls. If they get to the fourth, it means every time they foul, the Kings are going on the line.
Indeed, they have to be very careful and very watchful. And, you know, I know it's the pressure and the rivalry that comes with each side, but now they have to be very watchful because the next foul could be very consequential.
Yeah, that next foul is very crucial as just number 5 is brought on in on the court. That's Kakomo. He wishes Kakomo. He's also a coach with one of the local schools, and he's playing his basketball with the Harare Kings. 22 apiece is the scoreline here, Valentine. The Hounds are picking unnecessary fouls. That's the team, that's the bench for the Hounds, and that's where we are housed, right in the commentary box. Del Chikoko fakes inside, looks for a pass. He's not coming, but the shot clock is running down. So good for them. And the shot clock still on the other side. Good defense from Fachi. Shot clock violation. Defensive work from Fachi. And shot clock violation.
Good defensive work from the Kings.
The Kings are doing very well because Fachi maintained a little bit. The offensive player knew that the countdown is almost over. The buzzer went in possession to the Kings. The Kings come with the dribble. Fachi, 3-point attempt, and he scores. 25-22. If the Hounds are not careful, the player they should watch for is Fachi. He's doing everything right in defense, everything right in offense. So he's the player to watch. 25-22. 3-point attempt to level the matters. A rebound. Wishes Kakomo is going all the way. Takes a breather. 2-on-1 situation. Looks for inside pass. Fachi drives in, looks inside. This time he hesitates. He's trying to maintain the balance. 3-point attempt. And he misses. Everything was correct for a shot, but he misses in the end. 25-22. And it's King's ball. Hounds, Valentine, turnovers after turnovers, fouls after fouls. And this might be their turning point because they are directionless in my view.
They don't have to be too eager. They have to be patient. They have to stick to the basics. Get the basics right, everything will follow thereafter. I know there's always need, you know, to show aggression, to show intent, but also sometimes going for the basics puts you in the right point of discipline for the game. And what the Hounds now need desperately is a bit of discipline so that they can make sure that they can control the game and be back in it.
For joining us for the first time, I'm Carlos Munda together with Valentine Mabugu. We're live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center in the city of Kings and Queens. That's Bulawayo, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships 2026 edition. We've been here for the past 2 days. This is the last day, the third and final day, where we're now in the semi-final of this Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. We have seen basketball from Victoria Falls, we've seen basketball from Manicaland, we've seen basketball from Masvingo, and we're here to determine who will be crowned the champions of Zimbabwean basketball, who will represent Zimbabwe at the Basketball Africa League. So time will tell. We're only in the semi-final stage, where we're having the Harare teams betting out Basket Hounds, the defending champions, and Harare Kings, who are the Harare champions, and they would want to have a double, being crowned the national champs and being crowned the provincial champs. But time will tell, Valentine. Right, looking at the size that we have, Valentine, will these players really do us proud when they go to the next stage of the tournament? That's the Basketball Africa League.
I think generally it's the height that we have in the country. But if you look at these two teams, they've got the good potential height for the game itself. Sometimes also it's the physicality that you need to bring in if you are not going to be that, if you're not going to be that big.
If you're not that big, says Valentine,
Technically, you have to be good.
You have to be good. We saw it yesterday from Ashley. She's very short. But she did
technically good.
She's technically she had a basketball IQ. And I'm yet to see what the coach is reserved, why the coach of the Kings is reserving Twatswa has been brought on the fold, and Makanji has been brought on the fold, and a couple of players.
Makanji can give you a bit of a different style of play.
Yeah, probably it's his approach to the National League that I will reserve the best for the last. It could be one of those. I'd say I'll reserve the best for the last. But
I wish I was in his technical mind. The reason behind it all.
The reason behind it all is probably I'm going all the way to the final. It's been a timeout that has been called by the Hounds. You can see Vitalis and Racing. They played together in at school, Prince Edward High School, in the same team. But Racing is now a coach. Vitalis is still trying to apply his trade. And this is the beauty of basketball. He's got input. They came a long way. They're friends, and they love the game. They made sure they go all the way and form their own team and go and really conquer. They've got 2 in the bag for the nation. And if they get this one right, it will be 3 for them. They're following the footsteps of Ronald Karura. They're following the footsteps of Sigauke, that's the cameos. So yes. It's one of those things that this generational gap hasn't been closed as yet, but it's what these youngsters learned from those years gone by. So it's a learning curve for they learned the right thing. But I want to understand, Valentine, this is more than a timeout. What has brought this timeout stoppage? It's more than a timeout now?
It's more than a timeout. The referees, I'm sure they need to be in control here, but they've approached the desk maybe to inquire with the rest of the officials to find out what the long delay is all about, as they're having a bit of a discussion there. And I'm sure we'll have to understand and hear what's really transpiring at this juncture, because it has become more than a timeout, as the referees are there with their experience. South Africa also represented here to try and bring neutrality to the game, which is quite commendable from the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe.
Right, I went down there to find out. The reason of the stoppage is that the 24-second clock is not showing, so they have to change the 24-shot clock, and that's the reason why we stopped the game. The shot clock is not working right, and the complaint came from the Hounds, so they have to move the 24-second clock to put another one, and play will resume anytime soon. That's the reason why we had this delay. The shot clock is not really giving better signal.
I'm sure the players will enjoy this short break. I know sometimes they'll be heated and they'll be informed and so forth.
You can cool down and cool down forever.
Yeah, you can cool down forever. So sometimes athletes don't like this stop and start kind of situation, especially if it becomes very lengthy.
Yeah, of course, just underneath the basket, that's beauty of the game there, underneath the basket. And they're here to watch basketball. They enjoy the basketball, so they say we'd rather go to Bulawayo. Some of the guys have actually came from rugby, and they still want. These are some of the highlights from the previous days.
Some of the dunks from the previous days as well. Today culminates to the final day. It's been a journey. It's
been a journey that all basketball-loving fans in the country would want to see who are the champions. Who are the champions of Zim basketball? And to those that are at home, just stay glued to your TV. We'll give you the live action, ball-to-ball action as it happens right here at Kanye City Sports Center, formerly BCD. And there's another big one coming through. Of course, those dunks there, that's Vitachi Koko yesterday. And no look pass. Oh, a thrilling day yesterday where we saw the dunks from the Hounds, the Hounds controlling everything. But today's a different day altogether. the heat in Bulawayo. Some put the umbrellas.
The sunshine is out, and they've shown with coming here to enjoy the game. If you want to spend a beautiful Sunday, why not here?
This is the right place to be. The basketball.
And today it can be your whole day event because of the final coming bit later on tonight as well.
The final coming
under the floodlights.
Under the floodlights. Who else will give it to you? ZBC TV Sport. This is our business. This is what we do. Sport is our life. Yesterday we were watching rugby just next door, and the Sabres did us proud. And
you have to use your hands to fan yourself. The heat is really, it's really hot today. It's a really hot morning to start off the games with one of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, look, Bulawayo can be that hot. It can be that cold.
Yeah.
And
cold.
yeah.
They say warm but then cold overnight.
Yeah, definitely. Some are already having the cold, the tall ones with the ice cubes already. Being a Sunday, who cares? Just after church, I'm watching my basketball, so let me enjoy. Some having their fruits, and a lot more to be done in terms of this 24-second clock. I hope it will be fixed, then we resume action. If you're wondering what's really taking place here, we are live at Kanyisile Sports Center in the city of Kings and Queens, Bulawayo, to be precise. They are hosting the 2026 edition of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. We are in the semi-final stage where we have Harare teams in the men's category. That's Harare Kings and Basket Hounds. And later to come, it will be JBC battling it out again against BUZ in Harare field in the men's category. No team could have proceeded to the semi-finals from other provinces. I hoped for the Lakers, but they could not do anything.
That should be a signal for us to begin the games as well. It's good to see this game into a restart.
3 pointers of Christmas game that you had. Those you always only get that from us. Yesterday was really emphatic Valentine. The energy was still there, but today the energy levels have lowered down a bit.
Indeed, I'm sure some are being cautious and are thinking of the next stage of the championships.
Thinking of the next stage of the championships. The Hounds. There you go. 3-point attempt. Rebound. And Chikoko says thank you. And he wasn't looking at the ball there. There was no communication from Chikoko. He just passed the ball, assuming that the player is in the know.
It's in sync.
And look,
but the telepath was really missing.
There's no telepathy there. But the Kings are in control. 25-22. If we go to halftime break in this scenario, they'll be much happy. Fachi goes all the way, and it's blocked in the process.
Defensive work.
Good defensive work there. Oh, what a side step! Inside shot. Fachi tries the three now, and from a block to a three. How many things that did Fachi do?
Maybe that's when we always say, Carlo, you get excited off a block and forget that you have to continue defending.
You have to play your defense. That's a block. True call from the ref. Fachi was left wanting there. The ref sees the block. There you have it. Fachi blocked, but never gave up. He's blocked. Fine. I will think about it. I've got right on the mid downtown. Then give me the ball in the downtown. I'll show you what I can do besides trying to go the layup. 28-22. The Hounds trailing here. Inside pass. Chikoko with an easy 2. 4 points. 24-28. Defensive work for the Hounds might be working right, but they're forgetting clinically that basketball is about offense and defense.
It's about offense and defense, and you have to be really tactical about it. You have to be. Beauty in the game.
Beauty in the game from the screen there. 28-22. Again, there was too much dribbling there. I thought it was Roberts going for the basket. And the Hounds go again. Oh, what a move. Show me your number. Show me your number.
Show me what you got. That's what he did. Gave it. Didn't leave it.
Yeah.
Kept it.
All the
Nestled
way.
it into the basket.
2 points separate the two teams here. Inside fake. The downtown pass. Up he goes. And I think the Kings are a bit hesitant when Vitalis is in the key. They don't look like they want to concentrate to penetrate in the key. There you go. The last action there, where show me what you got, I will show you what I've got. It's simple as that.
A good
3-point
dummy.
attempt. And the rush now. The Kings are rushing everything, and the Hounds maintaining everything slowly. Rebounds, good defensive work there from the Harare Kings. Easy two. Oh, it's a basket. That one should have counted. 2 points, but I thought it was goaltending. That was supposed to be a basket. Even that block could have been stood. And I like the consistency of the ref. The foul happened there, and he says no. And the ref says the travel violation.
Travel violation as well. I think that's the call there.
There you go. Okay, it's clean from the board.
Yeah,
He
it's
got
clean
it-
from the board.
He got it from. Oh, it's going goaltending violation.
It's going
Goaltend-
in.
It's going in. Goaltending
That was
there.
supposed to be
That's
a
a
basket.
basket there.
That's supposed to be a basket.
According to our replay, goaltending there.
Yeah.
It's a basket. So I think the trail ref should have missed this call here because
Yeah.
that's his call.
That's his call.
Actually looking at the ball, But that's a foul there. He missed everything. He got the man and spot on. The ref is now spot on. It's a foul. It is a true call. It's a foul. The intensity of the game. And I don't know whether Fortune Monana, the ref from South Africa, what's his decision here? He says
He hasn't given a foul. I'm sure he has given
a sideline ball,
sideline ball.
and it's a true call because the foul happened when he was down there. So it will be taken from the baseline, but the Hounds want more for foul because they're trailing here. That's it. Black ball.
Indeed.
Black ball says the referee.
Black ball indeed. Fair call.
And there you go. The fans pushing everything. They've got their teams. You don't doubt who you support. They support the Kings. You look at it. Everything is rushed from the Hounds. 3 points attempt and rebound to the Kings. All the way. What a pass. What a pass.
What a pass.
What a pass all the way.
For once, I thought he had lost it, but he got it. He had it under control.
Yeah, that's the Secretary General for the Harare Basketball Association. Tinashe Nyamziwa even agreeing for the pass. They're saying that's the pass. And he goes in easy too, but he misses. He's got control, so it's not a foul, says the referee. You fell with the ball, so I will give you a foul. Because you're holding on to the ball, you went down on your own, so I want to deem that as a foul. Downtown. The Kings now following what Valentine is saying, relaxing their minds, making sure that they will get everything in control one step at a time.
Good fighting for the rebound there.
Good fighting. And what a turnover.
The turnover.
I don't see why you have turned over there. You've got control, you've got everything. One-on-one situation. The rebound, the offensive rebound from the Hounds is not coming right. And that's their biggest weakness because their transition in offense, the Kings, is much appreciated as the Hounds call for a timeout. What would be in Coach Russ's mind right now?
Yeah, because it's losing against had to call, a timeout because you look at that, you look at the score, they were now running away with it, the Kings, and the Hounds now need to get their teeth back into the game. They need to be hounding. Yes, they were extra physical, but sometimes it's the lapse in concentration and overdoing certain things. And again, go back to the basics.
go back to the basics. 22.7 to play on the clock. 22.7 seconds right on the clock to go to halftime. The Kings are trailing. The Kings are leading the Hounds 34-26. And the Kings, I wish they were in the commentary box. Valentine spoke too soon to say they should relax their mind. They've got what it takes. But
I'm sure somebody's passing on the information.
Probably
we are streaming live, by the way, so I'm sure it's getting to
one of those white house. Yes, ZBC TV Sports. The name is Carlos Munda. I'm with Valentine Mabugu. We're giving you live commentary of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships hosted by Bulawayo at Kanyisile Sports Center. It's a 3-day event, and we've been here since Friday. This is the last day. The game's coming to its conclusion right here in the City of Kings and Kings that we've been hosted. Bulawayo is a good host, Valentine.
It's always home for some of us.
Of course, what we do. What more
there's no place like home.
Well, there's no place like home, says Valentine. Born and brewed here in the City of Kings and Queens. And there you go. No look pass downtown, looking for a three-pointer. And that marks the end of the quarter. And we go to halftime. That's the Harare Kings 34. The Hounds 26. Valentine, if you're the coach for the Hounds, what would you tell the troops? It's halftime now. You've got 10 minutes to decide whether you're going for the final or not. What would you tell the troops?
Well, the biggest point I'll tell the lads from the Hounds is let's play more of a team game, because I've seen so many individual efforts going in and not going out and not going in. But let's play as a team. Let's remember our roles. If we keep our defensive structure, even in our offense, though we're forgetting sometimes that there are two things involved in basketball. There's the offense and the defense, and you have to be on high alert for both when you settle in a basket or when you have a turnover. We quickly have to have the mind to go back into defense. That's what they need to do. For the Kings, they listened. I told when we mentioned that they have to be patient. You know, with their game, they don't need to overpass the game, the ball nonetheless, but find the necessary gaps. Make sure you separate if Vitalis Chicago is there, closer to the key, under the key as well. You know what to do. They haven't been bad with their, or out of the key shooting, which has been quite significant in them getting the lead in the game. Now, also for the Hounds, their defense, they need to be very much alert and press in and hound them. Earlier on, it was a big challenge because they were trying to be too physical and committing so many fouls. And I think when they realized that, they had committed so many fouls, they reneged in their defense because they were now afraid of the penalties that will come thereafter because of the fouls that would have been called. So, tactically, they are not too far off. It's more of a patient game, but it's how you implement the basics.
How you implement the basics. So that's halftime break. Carlos Munda is the name. Together with Valentine Mabugu, we join in the third quarter.
And I'm sure.
You can mix the two. Some have come for the game, some have come for the beauty. And, we're here enjoying the basketball.
So it's time for the hearts and the psyching up, the war cries, the motivation that comes in. It's all about the gamesmanship, the right mentality, the winning mentality.
I don't interview the Harare Kings coach. He seems not to panic. He's one coach who's so level-headed, Tafara. He's one person who is not moved by any emotions, right? And his approach probably is one thing that's also sinking in the heads of his troops. As we kickstart here with the Hounds in possession. They're really pushing it hard. The Hounds, they know that time is not on their side. They're 8 down already. 3-point attempt. And they miss. Rebound.
Banganoni has been taking quite a number of those rebounds today. He's been outstanding in that key.
He has been outstanding in the key. I personally feel that there's a setback that's coming from the Hounds themselves. Because every time they're shooting, they don't boxing out. They've got a problem of not boxing out. And up they go. Oh, what a push. What a push. What a push. That's the difference, Valentine. Because you talk about not boxing out, you don't find your man. What else do you do? You gotta hug him. And probably instead of you pick up an unnecessary foul because you're not doing the basics right. Coach Valentine in the studio was saying, box out your man, do the basics right. Those are the fundamentals of not doing the basics right.
Box him out, don't foul him.
You gotta box him out because the shot has been taken already. And why do you have to now look to grab the jersey? You gotta box out. That's the correct thing. I think the fouls are coming thick and fast for the Hounds. This is a major.
That's a foul from Sombodo.
Yeah, somebody was overexcited there. And they're coming thick and fast. And the rebound. And we're crying for the ball, which was in play. The Hounds in possession, 1-2. Looking for space, he doesn't get it. Somebody was 2 in contention. He's looking for a kick out. He gets it. He drives it in. Easy 2. 28-34 is the score line. The Hounds driven themselves there. Defense from the Hounds bench. Menashe penetrates.
Good one from Chikongo.
He did everything right. Inside two. And that's the correct way of getting the rebound now. I think they've seen their weakness in offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. So defensive I'll give them right, but offensive I haven't seen what they do. So Mando, rebound. See the boy is taking out averagely.
Bangoni is doing quite well with getting those rebounds. Look, he's still fighting.
He's still fighting for it, and I believe if he continues in this same trajectory, it's the way to get it right, because he's doing what a guy should do. Vitality Chikoko with a dunk, just to redeem themselves. 4 points over the two teams. What a big man to go. Chikoko saying, I'm still here, I'm still in the game, I can dunk. Fachi, spin move. Oh, what a turnaround, Valentine. What a athleticism there.
Great athleticism coming through there from Fachi.
Fachi, the only thing that he has is his ability to move his feet. 36-30, and you can see
if we don't have the physicality, you don't have the height, you have to have the brains.
The brains, the basketball, just not the brains, Valentine, the basketball brains, because Ashley showed us what basketball brains look like. You got to play your offense, three-point attempt, the miss, and the rebound.
That's why we mentioned how movement is so important.
The movement is equally important. I wish the next time the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe has its coaching clinics, they call Valentine Mabugu. And what a rebound.
They're good analyst.
Yeah, the good analyst. He's a good test and a shot. 38-30. If there's one person who's keeping the Kings in the game, is Bangani. He's doing everything right. He's making sure, someone to double dribble. But there was a double dribble just in front of the ref there. I don't know how he missed it. We'll catch the replay there, but I thought it was a double dribble in my view. Probably we're far from there, so we need a replay. Or he gave them advantage, possession, but all the same, there you go. He was dribbling, he picked it up with both hands. Inconsistent of the ref at times, disadvantaging the players. But the same call was deemed to be a double dribble. There's someone who goes, he takes one. He takes one. Averaging 7 points now, the difference.
It's an experienced player.
Oh, air ball, that's a violation because he never hit anything, so it'll be turnover. Scoreline 38-31. We're in the third quarter of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships to see which team will represent Zimbabwe at the Basketball Africa League later in the year. Inside, looks for penetration, and the ref says no. The ref admits the call, the correction from the crew chief. He's allowed to overturn the others if the. And I wonder how. Okay, there was a bit of touch, but the last touch came from Chikoko.
Disappointing for the big man to miss that one, in as much as it was a foul that should have nestled in.
Yeah, the foul actually kept coming to his rescue. But with his experience, Valentine, we wouldn't expect Chikoko to miss one in the basket. Okay, he was being held before and pushed over and over. So he's a big man.
It's good to see Bagan being physical with him as well.
Yeah, the boys are trying. Tried and tested. Chikoko comes with one. Gets it right. 6 points.
Neatly done.
Very neatly done. Goes for the second one. Try breathes out and about. And 100%.
100% from the free throw line.
5 points is the difference. And the Hounds make a change. 5.47 running down. The Kings are up 5. Fachi showcasing what he's made of. There was everything wrong that he did there.
That's nice.
I personally feel that at times you have to let it go. Pass the ball if you can't dribble. Why did you choose to dribble instead of just passing it? With the free people there. Don't overdo it, you spoil the cook. 2 shots were good. 35 3 points now separating the two teams. Still the Kings are in the lead. Fachi, the man of the show. The pick coming his way. But he still collects. Fachi, the shot clock is on 9 as he goes up. And something has been blown. I thought he went all the way. There was no contact.
Yeah.
I will check with the replay. It's easy, technology is easy. You can always pick it up.
Pick it up again.
You can pick it up again. Even
it's not the first view once kind of thing.
Yeah, you can watch it over. There you go. Late call from the ref. Missed it. There was no foul there. Probably the foul happened as he got the ball. But a late call from the ref. And the Hounds not happy with that call there. But who are they? Shots. It is still. The block. Again, they have control. The Hounds. And the referee let's play down. 4 points the difference. Third quarter of the first semi-final of the basketball university. A foul from Chicago. And he misses everything. And he misses everything.
It's good to see the big man using his physicality as well.
Yeah, he's trying everything, but I think one thing that Chicago is missing is to turn and score the ball.
Yeah.
He's got everything right, he's using his height, his ability, but the finishing is not really accurate. There you go. He drops, he loses his control, but still playing defense. He's still playing defense. Again, the Hounds still trying. The shot clock is not okay. The buzzer. Advantage says the ref. He couldn't beat it, but advantage to the Hounds. They're still in control. Downtown. 2-on-1. Chicago is involved now. And a foul. You see, he sold the foul. He was optionless, but the best thing was to turn on the man, then make sure that I sell that foul to him. Clever basketball there. But to me, there was nothing that he could have done there. There's nothing that he could have done there. So that
shouldn't have flapped at it. He should have just raised his hand.
Yeah, I thought as much. So probably Valentine saying poor defense from the defensive player. One shot to make it 45 points the difference. You just stand and you not have scored there. There's no miracle that he's facing away from the basket. Second and final shot. And they miss it. Still. What is still? I think the Hounds are lapsing in concentration, Valentine. They're not reading the game. They are 6 points down. And you can't have someone stealing the ball away from you when you're trailing. It's very unfair. You can give your all because you're 6 points down. Defense there from the Kings. 3-point attempt. Rebound collected. If there's one thing that the Kings are doing is collecting the rebound.
Bangani has been leading on that one.
He's been doing everything right. Bangani is showing character. Fachi goes all the way. 2 points, easy 2. And he calls for a foul. 43. Late call though. 4 plus a basket. But it's a late call. These are kind of fouls that cause problems in a game of basketball. The whistle went late. The ball dropped on the hoop side. And these are kind of fouls that cause commotions. The foul was supposed to be blown. Like, that's a foul, of course, yes, true. But just blow it immediately. Not to let it go. One shot, Fachi. He gets the shot right. 43-35. Fachi and Wilson has been brought to the floor.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. We've got 4-point guys, 3-point guards on the floor. And I wonder what the coach is trying to prove there. Because Wilson's the point guard, Fachi's the point guard, and they're all on the floor. And a turnover. Wilson goes 1-on-1 situation. He's a good 3-point shooter. Goes in. Oh, it's a charge. It's a charge, says the ref. The ref says the charge.
It's a charge foul.
Yeah, I understand it's a charge, but to me, why did he pick the foul? There we go. Okay,
there you go.
Towards his torso.
Towards his torso.
Yes, but to me, I thought he was away from the no charge zone. But because Wilson was charging to him, that's why the referee to indicate a charging foul. True call from the ref. Because I've got a coach whose name is Valentine Mabugu, and the ref is structured by the name Carlos Munda. So these are the kind of rules that 3-point attempt.
Nice, sweet.
And very sweet. 38-44.
They liked it, the fans too.
And they're now calling for defense. 2 minutes to play in this quarter. Fachi threw the ball. Fachi might end up fouling here. Fachi in control, 10 seconds of the clock. 3-point attempt. He misses. And the foul. And an unnecessary foul there. You can't have a foul on the front court. You're now on collectives. So to give advantage to the Hounds, they'll go on the line.
And that's the push.
The Hounds go on the line. 1.51 seconds to play. Right here at the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. Advantage the Hounds.
Knight free throw opportunity. Let's see how he fares in our percentages today.
Yeah, the Hounds have been struggling from day one. But because we're in the semi-final, they might prove a point.
Indeed.
39-44. And just takes a breather, takes too much time. Why do you have to scoop the ball? Why do you have to scoop the ball?
Exactly.
I wonder why they're scooping the ball then. Okay, they went to the right in the man doing his own business, ice cream man there. 1-2 side
It's a hot sunny day.
Fast break. What is still?
Good still.
What is still? And the Hounds, block.
And they can't convert that break.
Their conversion is poor in terms of break. And the ring doesn't do them any favor. You see, they're getting everything right, but the conversion, poor conversion.
Yeah, they really liked it.
Yeah, but your transition...
But playing to the gallery times...
doesn't give you any results.
Doesn't give you results.
The transition was proper, but in the end, inside pass, foul there, but ref says no.
Good fighting from Banganoni.
Yeah, he's fighting, but he's tidying up now. It's for 3. And this goes. It's in the mind now. Wilson is a passer. 47-39. The coach is not happy.
He's not happy.
He's not happy at all. Still.
Again, Banganoni.
His back is having his 3-point attempt. Oh, you can't foul someone taking a 3-pointer, Valentine. He has nothing at his mercy. What guarantee do you have that he's going to shoot a 3-pointer? What guarantee do you have that he scored 1? Yes, that's correct. But what guarantee do you have that he's going to shoot a 3? Why do you foul him? That's poor defense there.
Poor defense.
And the coach
is livid.
And the coach is actually complaining that's not a foul. He should get a technical foul because you don't talk to the referee. That's a look at that replay. Look at that replay there. That's a true call from the ref. He's come from the back.
It's come from the back.
And this is what you need. This is what you get for poor defense.
Poor defense.
And Wilson will never miss from that. If you can score 3, not just in that range, you're not missing in that range of the free throw line.
Indeed.
All the same, they get the rebound. 48, they're in control. They're in control, the Kings are in control.
Indeed.
20 seconds on the clock. Defense being called. Oh, easy 2. To make it 51. Fast break. Stolen. Look at that defensive play.
Pendeka does well. Bangoni.
3-point down.
10 and shoots.
Oh.
Perfect.
What a way.
Perfect.
What a way to end the quarter. What a way to end the quarter. Penduka, Noah Penduka, you were talking to him before. You didn't know that he plays entertaining basketball. That's the boy you're talking to off air.
Indeed.
In blue shorts. And he's one player that's not given the room. But end of the third quarter here, Valentine. Noah Penduka, what a way to end the third.
What a way to get them up, get them fired up, get the crowd into the game. And that's how you do it. And it was a good 10 and shit. 10 out of 10 out of that one.
I'll give it 10 out of 10 as well. But end of the third, the coach Rasi, it's getting into his mind that instead of him focusing on the players, he's talking to the ref.
Probably saying, did you see that?
Yeah,
Did you see that?
She wanted more and more of those. There's still more great basketball action that we have. We've got JBC coming in against another Harare team, that's BUZ. So we're in for a treat. We'll get more of this in terms of entertainment. Keep glued to your TV. Live streaming on ZBC TV. You get us. We're live at Kanyisile Sports Center, right here in the City of Kings and Queens, Bulawayo.
Just in case, sir, you want to get out of the house but still want to follow the game, just go on ZBC Entertainment on YouTube. You'll get the game as well.
You'll get it. That's where we are. ZBC Entertainment, the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club champ. Those are some of the fans. Some are still wearing the Sables jersey, still shining with our victory as we prepare ourselves for the World Cup.
Indeed. Of course, these sports are always connected somehow with the lads that you see that come as well. And it's good to see the young ones. It's a family game, and it's good to see the young ones also here with the kids, and of course, family time well spent. It's a good place to be.
Fourth and final quarter. Vitalis Chikoko is back on the floor right now, urging the troops as the Kings are in possession. Pachi played for all 40 minutes. If he's not substituted, he'll overwork. Pachi to Noah Penduka, inside up fake, turns around, Coco collects, but the scoreline still reads the same, 54-39. The fourth and final quarter for the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. We are right here in the City of Kings and Queens. Vale says we are home, and he's enjoying every moment. There you have it, the Hounds.
Knight loses it.
He loses. Look, this.
Doing it.
You spoke too soon, Valentine.
Do the basics.
Do the basics.
You fit on one man. Pass it.
There you go. Wilson in three-pointer. He misses that one there. Chikoko collects. Says thank you. And again, overdoing it. You're passing the ball backwards. Shot clock 15 seconds. Counting down. The Hounds, they're really under pressure, Valentine, to prove a point. Stolen from him. Shot clock is not on the side. Chikoko wants it on the down low. There's no one to pass to. And the buzzer had gone. Shot clock violent. I think for one thing for certain, the Hounds have to call for timeout. Otherwise, disaster is looming. Because Pachi, no one can stop him. Noah is also giving a bit of pressure. There we go, Noah. He fouled in the process. Vitalis Chikoko picking his foul there. Noah Penduka is not scared of Vita. They played in the same school. They played in the same team. So they pretend that's him, Rasi, and Chikoko. They were in the same squad. So
there's also Wilson. He also does play Sesto ball as well.
That's the thing. So you have to have a big heart for you to approach Chikoko. Look at Noah. He's not even scared. He's going all the way to the basket. So that's what you need. The referee says, let's go, Noah. You've got to take 2 shots because you're fouled in the process.
You live respect at the door.
You live respect at the door. Business first. Work is work.
Nothing personal.
There's nothing personal. Just playing basketball.
I see Lucia Sevens.
Right, one good. 54 for the Hounds. For the Kings, the Hounds might not be returning their title, Valentine, in this regard. Yeah. Let's see. Time will tell.
They're being tempted by the Kings.
They are the Kings. Calmly done by the Kings. They don't talk too much. They're calm like their coach. Downtown, looking for three-pointer. Stolen in the end. Oh, the turnovers from the Hounds. Valentine, I spoke too soon. They should call for a timeout. Because if they introduce Twatwa on the floor, what will happen? Again, Chikoko. Foul there in the process, Noah. But it's serious possession. Fouled in the way. They're picking, the Hounds, Valentine, are picking fouls. Unnecessary fouls. They can't organize themselves, and they're pushing pressure on the ref instead of them reorganizing themselves. That's the bigger setback. That's number one. Number two, as a coach, basketball is going to leeway for you to call a timeout, to reorganize yourselves. But in the end, they think we can get better. Fachi on the floor. Fachi on the floor is going to screen on his way. Chikoko. Fachi goes for a two. He misses. He's not worried. He runs back to defense. He collects. Look at how the work of Fachi. He has made a turnover that side. He went down. He has got everything at his mercy. Downtown, Wilson is there. And he misses. No up and look at the rebound. The restart. Look at that inside pass. Oh, what basket. Great basketball action, Valentine. Penduka. I'll tell you, Penduka and
Outstanding from Penduka.
Fachi is doing everything right. He has done it.
Somebody doesn't have their shoe on.
Yeah, of course, you can't doubt that. And somebody's got their shoe off. I think the ref will call timeout. The ref has called the timeout. It's allowed because you got to dress in the shoes. But Fachi is very outstanding. If I'll give my MVP, I'll give it to Fachi. Turnover. You go back. You collect your own rebounds. You go back. You restart the formula. You get everything right. Rondo is the man to watch for this particular time. I think Coach Rush has called a timeout and reorganize himself. Look, the man who's doing damage is Fachi.
Fachi, yeah.
What we have to do now is let's man mark.
Fachi Noel.
That's the point here, because from where we are, Valentine, 56-39, we've got 6 minutes to decide who's playing in the final. And Fachi is decided for the Kings, if truth be told. There we go. Again, the man of the moment, Fachi. He's got the ball, he's dribbling it, looking inside. Penduka looks inside, up fake, nothing, up they go, they collect their own rebound. There's something wrong with the Hounds, Valentine. They don't collect the rebound. They go and shot clock
has been disrupted. That's what's wrong with them. And they need to have a plan B, C, D as well for them to be able to control.
But looking at it right now.
If it doesn't work out, it's got to be B is not working, got to C. Or you return to A when you know you've settled well. That's how you keep, the game in control, or you chase the game whichever way.
Yeah, but in this game, they've been chasing and chasing. There's only one person. The star of the show is Fachi, and the rebound being taken by Bangani. And Bangani is off the floor, but let's go. Wilson also putting some bit of damage. Penduka came with a different dimension of the game, despite the fact that you is the only person who could, one-on-one situation. Penduka, he misses it, collect the rebound, foul in the process, refs has played on, but that was a foul, Valentine, and these refs are being lenient at times. And they go the Hounds. See, the pass anticipation was not there. And so look at that, they're throwing the towel.
Going for the rebound, everyone is moved away from the key.
That's the point, they're throwing the towel.
Okay, defense, but you need to be well coordinated in all that.
You need to be well coordinated, you need to know what you're doing, and believe in yourself at times. There you go, Fachi, jump pass, easy too. The ring had been jealous there, but it still stands 56-39, 58-39. There you go. The Hounds have no solution to the Kings, in my view. They have no solution to the Kings. The Hounds might not have a solution to the Kings.
True.
They're still trailing, and 4-26. Fachi is the big difference here. There you go, Fachi. He's going all the way.
Wow.
Great basketball, Valentine.
Outstanding.
He's an outstanding player. He's got everything at his mercy. Defense he can play, offense he can play. What else do you want from him? He's a complete player. What do you need out of him? He knows what he's doing on the court. So they're the kind of players that should just automatic qualification in the national team.
Look at how solid the Kings are in their defense.
They're solid and they're resilient. And that's one thing you need for a team. They don't showboat. They play basketball to its ability. They don't play to the gallery. They play to what the coach is saying. 24-second violation.
Did you see? That's
the 24-second violation. Second one in a row in a quarter. For a coach of this magnitude, you must tell your troops that what I'm missing.
Look at that. Dazzling them up.
Dazzling up. That's how you need to play basketball. Play to your mind, don't play to the gallery.
She's having a blast.
And the confusion from the 24-second clock violation. And I don't know why the
House coach could be given a technical foul on this. This is arguing a lot with the referees.
It's very clear. I would ask the guys in the van to give us the replay. The ball was short. It never hit the ring. It never hit anything. And it's a shot clock violation. It's true.
It's true.
The ref blew for a shot clock violation. I don't know why you're arguing. It's psychology there. But you know, at times, don't get into the ref's mind. You play. You coach your game.
Play your game. Play your game.
It's a shot clock violation. Yes, true contest. It's a shot clock violation. Play to the rules. Don't play to your own accord. But also, the refs are being lenient. A call is a call.
A call is a call. Just do it.
Do the things
You have to be firm.
Be firm. Stay in control. Don't disadvantage anyone because somebody's talking. You play your rule. Apply the rules accordingly. The jab inside. Looks for a pass. Well collected. See, there's always rushed basketball that's happening here, Valentine. There's no rhythm. There's no cohesion from the Hounds. No look pass.
They're tired. Look at them now being exposed.
Again,
no one's got fighting.
No one's ever fighting here. They've thrown in the towel.
They've thrown in the towel.
They said, look, I would rather have you guys getting away with it. It's okay. You're champions of Harare. We can give it to you. You can be champions of the nation as well. Because the Harare Kings are the Harare basketball champions. So we can give it to you. You can be the national champions as well. There you go. Another miss. Typical miss. 3-point attempt. There you go. The Hounds going all the way. Blocked in the process. Easy too, but clear block.
Good fight.
Good fight. Fast break. It missed that one there, but what a fast break. What clinical approach does the Kings have? Just looking downtown, passing the ball down, 65-44. Oh, the Hounds. They can't believe this. The defending champions might be out of the contest here, Valentine. They've been defending and defending, but the Kings said no. You defend to us. You'll be stopped by the Kings. We are the Kings. Look at that. Easy basketball.
Easy.
67-44.
Don't overdo it. Don't show off.
They play to the rhythm.
Make
they
sure.
play to the coach's instruction.
Yes.
That's one thing that I respect from the Kings. There you go. 1-on-1 situation.
Wow.
Spin move. Oh. Substitution. Even the Manchester faithfuls still like it. You know, people believe. They now believe. 69-44. Can there be a turnaround of fortunes here, Valentine? Can there be a turnaround of fortunes from the Hounds? The Hounds can't believe.
The Kings showing who owns the crown.
The Kings showing character. The Kings showing 120 to play. 70-44 is the scoreline. But no way. The Kings said, we're going for the game. The rebounding there. The Hounds still have possession. Still focused. Inside. Rebound.
Look at the Kings. They keep working. They keep working.
That's the beauty of the Kings.
The discipline of keeping working.
They don't tire. They've got the lead, but they'll show you character.
Wilson
is one of the players that changed the dimension of the game here. Downtown. Wilson wants it. He doesn't want to score for the shot. Go for the shot. He's looking for the downtown pass. Easy two. No defense, no plans. 72-47. No plans at all from the Hounds. Defensively, they're not fouled in the process. Fouled in the process. Even that dunk could have gone in. They're not going to change the scoreboard here. It's given. It's given, Valentine.
But what a match it has been. But I'm sure the Hounds can learn from this for the future.
Yeah,
sometimes for the coach, you don't need to overshow. Just be calm so that it doesn't get into your players. In terms of the discipline, in terms of how some calls are being made, you don't cause the referees, to be emotional with you because you're showing your emotions. Psychologically, it does affect the game.
Yeah, it does affect the game psychologically. Psychologically, the Hounds coach was beaten because the Kings coach was so calm. The calmness earned him this result. You don't need to be extra knowing of the game. You can push the knowledge into your players. That's the motive here. Otherwise, the calmness of the Kings coach has made the difference here. I've never seen him shout at the referee. He was just backing instructions to his players. So that's one positive. So Chafara bet one good against Rasi because the calmness there is discipline the players. It doesn't mean for you to be backing instructions. It's about you being calm. Foul in the process. Referee is paid on. And the Hounds haven't given him the towel, yes. And a bit of seconds here to play. And a bit of seconds there. It's given. End of the first semi-final of the men.
What a game.
What a game.
Even the crowd stands and applauds. Such has been the game.
Such has been the game.
And it has been live right here on ZBC TV. And of course, it's time for the celebrations. It's time for people to enjoy the time. That's how the game has been today. The Kings showing the Hounds who owns the court's crown. They gave it their all. 47-72. The Kings win this first quarterfinal for the men's side. I'm sure they know each other very well. Their rivalry brought to the hardwood of Kanyisile Sports Center right here in the city of Bulawayo. And it has all come good. And that's how the game has been. I'm sure we'll leave you with some of the highlights of the match today so that you can have to somewhat enjoy some of those moments probably you might have missed and enjoy them. And of course, part of the crowd enjoying the game today. It's a full house right here at Kanyisile Sports Center, formerly BCD, the home of basketball, the home of the Lakers. Outstanding player today, he has been, that's the Pachi. He is surely the MVP of this match. One of the highlights of the game earlier on. What a quarterfinal. Dominant were the Kings. The basket down, wounded and hounded right here. And that's how it has ended today for the quarterfinal. So we're waiting for the second quarterfinal as well. That'll be happening shortly as the Mbare Bulls take on JBC.
afternoon and welcome. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Kanisile Sports Center for the second semi-final. That's beating JBC and by the BUZ. The name is Carlos Munda. By the BUZ seem to be in control. JBC struggling in the first quarter. 2 shots from JBC. Score is 6-2. Tumbari BUZ. Rebound from JBC. Who actually started on the back foot here, but it's all the same. 2 points, he missed. But in contention, no look pass. It's for inside pass, nothing. And the coach, Tapio. And JBC still in contention here. Let's see how it goes. The first one, the champions are out. Cadets of Harare Kings. As perennial rivals, JBC struggling with the final pass here. By the BUZ 9, JBC 2 in the first quarter. In drive, 1-2. Basket good. 9-11. It's actually 9-2. 11-2 rather. Downtown. No shot. Looks inside. They're redeeming themselves, JBC there. 11-4. Time really taking away for JBC as the score is widening out. Downtown pass. Looks inside. Oh, easy 2. Easy 2 from Pedro. That's an easy 2. JBC not really showing character here. 13-4. It's a game that they should actually up the game a bit. Following the process, bailed out by the ref. Like JBC was saying, they're not showing character. They're not playing like it's actually. They're not playing like it's actually a semi-final. So it takes a lot of ability for a team like JBC to move all the way and cause commotions there and probably give the fans what they traveled for to come and watch the game of basketball. But for now, they trail here 18-4. But they'll be happy to know that the Hounds are out of the tournament. 3-point attempt. Rebound is collected. This might be damage done in the first quarter because 15-4 in the first quarter of a game that for this magnitude might mean a lot. Tries a block in the process. Pedro doesn't like it. Those are some of the fans that are here joining the Mbari BUZ tops, so they support team from Mbari. So you never know with basketball. 6:03 to play. As Mbari BUZ make a substitution. No shot. There's some of the crowds that are here, eagerly looking at that shot there. And there you go. The BUZ might be running away with it. By the BUZ, Piro looks for inside pass. Tau collects downtown. No penetration. Shot clock is on 10. Shot clock is on 10. 4. The shot clock is running down. Oh! While they turn around and shoot. 18-5. Downtown pass. And the BUZ. No look pass. Still, the BUZ are in control. If you were to ask me, when I came here, I thought JBC was the team to watch. Spin move, no pass, and it goes out. This might be the damage done. It might be damage done. It might be damage done here. Might be damage done here. 18-5. And it looks inside, turns around, spin move, reverse layup. The JBC bench wanted a foul there, but he turned on his own, wanted a foul, which never came their way, and they're very disappointed in that regard. But that will not change the complexion of the game. It's just 2 points. 19-7. It's now 27. There's the JBC come on the drive, 2 points to get to 9. 29. Travel violation. Travel violation, of course, true call from the ref. But, you know, that's laughter there. And timeout being called by the BUZ 20, JBC 9. You can see from the replay there. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's a travel violation. Good call from the ref. And these players, they do act at times. They'll show you what they have if you let them go, if you don't know the whistle. So timeout being called by Coach Addison Chiwade, popularly known as Superman in the basketball circles. I don't know what he's telling his troops there. Turn around, Piro. 1, 2, show me your number. Left hand layup, easy. Easy that one, show me your number. Easy. They're back on the floor. Piro. That replay again. Piro, Coach Chapua giving praise to his own. There you go. Jumper. Easy too. With some of the replays from the first quarter. Turn around. As the JPC had called a timeout with their possession. The ref says it was a foul. The ref says it's a foul, but JPC really struggling in this early stages of the game. Turn around, 10 turnover again from JBC. I don't know whether jump pass there. A jump collected. And they're going all the way. Downtown. We did everything right. No travel, but JBC seem to not have a cohesion here. They seem not to click. The way they're playing. Again, downtown. Looking for a pass that's not there. Again. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Again, the BUZ fans in the bench wanted the foul there. But the ref says no. JBC in control now. Spins, looks for turn around and shoots, which never came. There's Mbari coming the transition. Downtown. Easy collection on rebounds. Mbari BUZ seem to want it more than JBC. Mbari BUZ seem to want it more. scoop. Again, JBC bailed out by the ref. Bailed out by the ref. Was bailed out there. But there's nothing to write home about in this game. Why? Because JBC haven't shown character. Like it's the semi-final. They are playing like it's just an ordinary game. Jumper. He gets 3 points for himself. So that'll be 22. Should be 22-12, 20 points difference. Dribble inside, 2-point shots. A miss. Downtown. And instead of him passing the ball, he decided to go to the layup. And he missed everything. As look pass. It's a foul, yeah. It's a foul, true call from the ref. He did everything in the book. He's got everything at his mercy. The foul was there, and he's complaining. I wonder why he's complaining. That's a foul then. Contact to the man before the ball. Contact before the ball. Second shot. Gets 100%. 23-12. In the score line. A turnover. Tapiwa Madzima, the head coach of BUZ, and Addison Chiware, head coach for JBC. They had their stinks, JBC. They've got titles to their head, but the basketball hasn't been, the turning around of basketball hasn't really favored their fortunes. But they tried hard. 3-day competition, they're now in the semi-final, where they're playing BUZ. They play in the same league, so by any chance it's a tight contest. BUZ on the attack, pushing and shoving downtown. Looking for an easy two. The ref says play the game. I will not blow my whistle. Buzzer beater. Tau was going for the buzzer beater. 3, not good. BUZ says thank you. Let's play the game. Looking for downtown. What a pass. The execution was not proper. 3-point attempt. Fast break from the BUZ. Oh, missed time there. Passing the ball to the wrong man. Downtown. Keep blocked in the process. JBC not really giving their A game here. They're passing the ball the wrong lanes. Not collecting rebounds. So, I think by the end of the quarter, they'll be happy. By the end of the quarter, they'll be happy to actually be trailing by these digits. But otherwise, it's not looking good. It's not really looking good. 33.5 seconds to play. And timeout being called again. With just 33.5 seconds to end the first quarter. And JBC might not be playing in the final if the scoreline continues like this. Half to half. 24-12, so timeout. We're back on the floor. Timeout. I don't know what Adrian Shwari was telling the troops. Probably saying, let's go for it. We're within reach. So far, we've got 3 more quarters to play. This might be the end of the first, but there's hard work to be done. You play your game. So the referee a bit indecisive there to decide where the ball is going. The whistle sounding. Getting instruction on the table. It could be shooting 2 if it was a foul. First shot misses. Second shot getting ready to be taken as the players wanting to come up introduced on the floor. Second shot, and he gets it right. 13-24 is the scoreline. As you're approaching the halfway mark, the first quarter end. And BUZ 2 points, 26. It's always been half to half. Then JBC haven't managed to cross the halfway mark of the BUZ points. 3-point attempt, rebound from the BUZ, 2-1, and that marks the end of the first quarter. 26-18. The BUZ are in the lead, and it might look like it's a one-sided game, but time will tell. You never know. Adrian Shwari, seasoned coach, he can turn around the fortunes. We might see some great basketball as we approach the second quarter, meeting the second quarter. We're back on the floor to resume action. We are live right here at Kanyisile Sports Center, formerly BCD, Bulawayo Basketball Association, hosting the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. We're back in the second quarter. BUZ versus JBC, the second semi-final. BUZ were in control, Valentine, in the first quarter. They showed character.
Indeed.
But Adrian Shwari, tried and tested coach, never showed resilience in the first quarter. But now I wonder what his game plan is, because it's now the second quarter. He's trailing by 13 points. Can he change the fortunes of this game and probably play the final?
That's what all coaches need to do. You have to have a plan. Like we mentioned, you have to have different game plans or play different plays for you to gain advantage or regain form.
to regain form as JBC come. There you go. JBC on the floor. I think they've got another way of doing things here, turning around the fortunes as they look up. Has the JBC have ever come up with an idea? Because they've got shooters on the floor, but they just want to drive in. But Tegama collects. James takes the three-pointer, misses, rebounds in the JBC. It seems like JBC are not in the right mood. They're just playing their game, not giving their all, but just playing it the way they wish. Foul in the process. Foul in the process to gain JBC some advantage to go on the free throw line. He was fouled as he was going to the basket. Oh, true foul there. It was true tapping of the hands. And they go on the free throw line. JBC Valley, they're calm like Harare Kings.
Indeed.
They're not showing character. They're just playing their game. So I don't know whether it is their game plan or it's getting into their mind.
There's that possibility too.
Of course, you mentioned that you have to have a game plan for whatever you
have
do.
to have a game plan.
And that on its own, to me, is something that I'm also learning. That if you don't have a game plan, you can't play basketball because you let yourself down because you come with A, B, C. There you go.
For the BUZ.
There you go. They are on TV. Little do they know that they're on TV. They're still supported by the BUZ. You're talking about A, B, C, D. And looking at this juncture here, it's like those that coach basketball have got a lot in their hands. They've got a lot in their hands. Coach Adzenshwari folding his arms, just giving instructions. A bit weary though. 12 points is a difference, and he knows what it means to be losing this one here. And the time at the ball is taken to touch to give a sideline ball. And the BUZ coach, ball being rolled on the floor. The seconds don't count unless Tegama gets the ball. Tegama gets the ball. They start by both distribution. Agripa is back on the floor. That leading this one here. 12 points. Downtown. 2-point attempt. Rebounds.
He's such a big man. You can't allow that kind of a player leaping up ahead of him and claiming that rebound.
Yeah, look, basics, if they're not applied well, these are the results. You got to box out the man first, then you're setting off a rebound. You don't get the rebound off your jump. So there you go. By the BUZ, much more in control. Downtown pass, fakes, he looks inside. If the pass doesn't come, Kidoro goes all the way. Downtown. Returns Agrippa, looks for a three. Doesn't get it. I think one thing that the basketball trends are now is the three-point shooting, where we see people rather believe that I'll go for three than an easy two. Agrippa, ball stolen.
What was that supposed to be?
Yeah, look, it was supposed to be a fast break move, but see, if you don't communicate, you're assuming that my colleague is in the know. It doesn't work like that.
You have to have a telepath.
The telepath is not there, and your assumption might mislead you. This is what's happening here, because the telepathy also must get you the result you want. That's how you look good in basketball. Inside pass. There was a foul in the process. There you go. Trash talking in the court. 14 points the difference. So it's been half to half. JBC have been trailing half to half here. Inside pass. 3 points.
My namesake?
Yeah, look, like I was saying, you are not properly positioned. You decide to get the jumper. Why are you taking the jumper when you're not properly set? That's why you find that's weird, 3-point shooters. Because they're not certainly guard, jumper, inside pass. And the ref says it's a foul. And the player, the beauty of it, coach is saying no, the player is acknowledging the foul. That's the difference there. That is the major difference. Timeout.
28-14, BUZ in the lead against JBC as the timeout is called in the second quarter. Probably to try and control the game so that it doesn't really escape them. That is for JBC. While from BUZ, it's more of consolidating the lead. I'm sure there's a lot that they need to do. Some slick passing as well that we have witnessed from the Bulls here.
Yeah, but if you're looking at it, Vale, the biggest challenge is the Bulls are still coming again. And JBC have no solution to defense in terms of what they want to, how they want to stop Bulls. So that's on its own. Look at the highlights. There you go. They're going all alone, stripping the process, and he's not happy about it. So you're talking about, I was talking about the defensive line of JBC. They're clueless. So I don't know whether they will redeem themselves in the third quarter as we're back on the floor. We're back on the floor, Warranty Gamma. He knows that whatever I do, it's final berth. I'll be in the final that we're creating here. The road has been made easy. The Kings are already anticipating who they're playing in the final. Rebound collected, and JBC are coming. JBC, the offensive line also leaves a lot to be desired, Valentine.
Indeed. Good clean three-pointer.
It's just to redeem yourself. 17, 28, 11 points being the difference. And the fans want the foul. Downtown. Wild foul. And the ref says, is it a charge? Is it a foul? Yes, it is a foul. But these are kind of fouls that the players have to understand. Am I doing the right thing? Am I jumping to block, or I'm just playing someone's game? These are the results. It got into you, it sinked into you, you played your mind. Warranty Gamma calls it a day. We're back on the floor. Coach wants to play some other moves. Warren, we'll call you back when I need you. The frustration crippling up, Valentine, if you look at the JBC players.
Indeed. Look at that, how do you lose that ball like that?
It's frustration because you're losing on your own. You're frustrating yourself. Why do you need to frustrate yourself? The game is still at your mercy. You've got 2 more quarters to play, and you're easily frustrated. You got to go away with it. Easy done. Rebound. One-on-one situation. Stripping the process.
3 on 2.
It's 3 on 2, but Valentine.
And you can't utilize the chance. You can't get the basket out of that breakthrough. What more do you want?
Play to your own accord. You should know your strength, you should know your weakness.
That's something that they need to really improve on, JBC, if ever they're going to contain the Mbari Bulls.
Play to your strength. The ref says travel violation, movement before dribble. Movement before dribble, travel. There you go. Happy. Everything good. Everything good by the book. And JBC seem to be happy. JBC seem to be happy. At least they've 2 points there.
Good jump shot.
Down to 8 points, Valentine. We're down to 6. 3 stops or 2 stops, 3 points. Now, like I was saying, JBC coach tried and tested. He knows the game better. And the fans are not happy. They wanted a foul, which never came. Timeout. 6 points.
6 points. Because they had to look at the gap. Because for the Murray Bulls, they were in control. Then they started missing out and losing it. And they need to call that timeout.
So I think
put the corrections right.
Harare League needs a coach that's calm. We saw it from Harare Kings coach. He's so calm and steady. You want it. Addison Chouale was folding his arms, calm and steady. So for you to be a champion, I think you have to be calm and steady. My thinking. As the JBC calls a timeout, just to redeem themselves. Now I think Chouale has got a game plan. Worked well. He was training half to half. Now it's just 6 points. Slowly, he's getting there. So we see how it pans out when you go to the 4th quarter. But for now, it's looking good for him because I thought she was going to be a walloping. But alas, we were in for a treat. We were still in the 2nd quarter. And JBC have got possession. They're going with their possession. Attack. Dribbles inside. Was looking for uppick. But it was belled.
Elementary mistakes being made. Keep control of the ball. Make sure even when you look up for a pass, you have the control of the ball.
I think the greatest challenge is this. Whoever came up with these up fakes is one thing that's killing the basketball momentum because at times you're faking nobody. No one is looking at you. Why are you faking? There you go, by the BUZ on the ascendancy. That's a block. Good call from the ref. That was a block. 28-22. What a sidestep. Blocked in the process. That's a true block. Substitution for JBC.
And Idendo is also being told to play ball. Forget about crying, complaining. Play ball. Focus on the game.
We saw it from the Hounds coach. He was literally complaining about everything.
Because the referee is not going to change this decision. He has made his decision. It might not be in your favor, but acknowledge
his decision. He's the man in the middle. He's the man with the whistle. Rebound. JBC still trail by 6 points. See, the dribbling is so hard and firm, Valentine. They forget that they're 5 from the court. And another foul being picked there. Another foul being picked. And what does it mean for them? Oh, you don't need those kind of fouls from the replay for that. I thought he slipped, but the ref hasn't played on. 28-22. Downtown by the BUZ. They miss. JBC says thank you. We're trying to reduce the deficit. We'd rather go to Afro break. Downtown. There you go, turn around. No foul, says the ref, out of bounds. Out of bounds. They're running away from their own responsibility. JBC on the attack, jumper, misses. And see, their calmness to me is working well, Valentine. Their mistakes are not thick and fast. Those 1 or 2 mistakes, they're not the kind of mistakes that they'll cry foul about them. As JBC come on the attack, 2-on-1 situation. He misses. 28-22. Inside. Oh, foul in the process. No look pass. Fine. But if you look at the final pass, it will be proper.
Yeah.
The execution, Valentine, is not there.
That's the one that's missing.
There is no execution. I've given you the ball. Just complete the pass.
Finally, they get it basket after a bit of time. That is the Mbari Bulls.
They've been so quiet now. And I don't know whether they're saving the energy for the last. I don't know, but
See them in the final?
Yeah, we'll see them in the final because JBC might be pushovers according to them. What will the ref go for? Offensive, handoff, offensive foul. Offensive foul, says the ref. Good call from the ref. There you go. BUZ so quiet. Even the coach is going to sit down. He's still, oh no, he's still up. He's giving instructions. Jumper. Oh, easy two. 31, 22.
He's been excellent on that jump shot.
Yeah, look, the resistance is simple. Play your game or play my game. I'm seeing these coaches, they're not talking to opponents, they're talking to their own players. They're giving instructions to their own players, which is one thing you need. Look inside, jumper, misses, tap in, doesn't go through. JBC on ascendancy, 2-on-2 situation, blocked in the process. And I think one thing that JBC should do, Valentine, is take each day as it comes. There is our player of the moment, future X player Ashley, who gave us a good time last night. Watching the game from the terraces. Look at that turnover.
Again, unnecessary turnover. Butterfingers, concentration. It tells you about concentration.
It's you who called for the ball. I've given it to you. You're not ready. So what else should the coach do? I've done everything in the book. Substitution will be made by JBC. There you go. That was holding and shoving there. That was holding and shoving downtown. 3-point attempt. JBC collects. JBC are not pushing themselves to the limit, Valentine. They're just playing simple and kind of basketball. They're just not there. They've made this semi-final so down. From what we witnessed, this first semi-final of the man. This one is a bit calm. It has no energy. It has no that I want to win the championship.
You want the swag to be added in. A bit of flowery play that can get this crowd pumped up again.
Yeah, even the crowds now back on their phones, they're not concentrating. But that game that we had, it set everyone hounds and did everyone on their feet because there's a lot to talk about in terms of winning the championship. We remember Hounds are the defending champions, so Kings made sure that other Kings made sure that we have what it takes. We want to go this year. We want to prove us our point. And the ref is blown. It's a violation. Good call from the ref. But these players, Valentine, always rebuke. They always want to have their own way of doing things instead of listening to what the ref is saying.
It's there in every sport where the players, they always think they're always right all the time.
Yeah, look, but if ref is blown for something, adhere to it and you play your game. Otherwise, we might be here for a contest of words, but we're here to play basketball. Because the referee said, I know this, by this means this. So, respective, for that matter, these are neutral referees. They don't know you. The other one from South Africa, the other one from Mozambique, the other one from Zambia. So, they don't care who you are. After this, they'll go all the way to their bases. So, rush decision from BUZ. They want
some concentration.
They want the fast break. They want everything, but they can't get it done the way it's supposed to be. Fakes inside, fakes outside, 2 shots.
Nicely done.
31-24. I think the calmness is helping out. He's not shouting at the players. He's giving them instructions. Foul plus a basket. Oh my God.
Hustling the ball.
3-point to count. Then 4-point play. 4-point play. The basket will count plus 1 free throw. Okay, the ref says he never went in. So it's taking 2.
Yeah.
The JBC players wanted 2 as he was stepping on the line, and the ref is signaled for 2. Still the players are arguing Valentine.
It doesn't help.
Yeah, but that's a late call there. There you go. He missed one. Let's see how does this one here. He misses both.
When you rush to a shot, take a deep breath. You know, get yourself in the right stature to shoot. Don't be under pressure.
Like in this case,
Calm yourself.
You are the
calm
center
the shoulders.
The ball is given to you. Yeah. 20. Push. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Right. So the referee is giving signals the table. And you're talking about rushing the play, Valentine?
Indeed, particularly on the free throw line. You know, I have often seen people how, you know, they settle in. I can almost tell when a player is going to miss or get it. It's the calmness, it's how you prepare yourself to take the shot. Then you aim for the basket, your shoulders, your concentration, and everything in between. You need that because you know how important that basket is. So have that in your mind registered.
But, easy layup. But you talk about the level of concentration. This is a semi-final by any standards, right? The JBC, they've been not only following by the BUZ. They don't want the double digits. They just want to get the energy in third in the final quarter. Can they turn around the fortunes if they continue this momentum? As the JBC, as by the BUZ come with Piro, dribbles inside, looks for a pass downtown, no takers, up fake, dribbles inside, no look pass, 3-point attempts. Foul plus a basket. Foul plus a basket. But who do we give credit to here, Valentine? Offensive player or defensive player? Because credit.
Yes, the replay. Look at that.
Right. So defensive player never did anything right.
Never.
But he managed to increase the elevation of the shot by applying defense there. So I'll give credit to defense. He managed to get this ball into the hoop. Because if he wasn't obstructed by the defense, there was no way he was going to shoot that 3-pointer. The defense played the part. So I'll give credit to defense. Defense played the part as by the BUZ and one more shot. 39-27 is approaching halftime. One shot, 40-27. Can JBC come back?
Now their lead.
I wonder. 3-point attempt.
To 13.
13 is too much, Valentine. And one-on-one situation. A miss. Created by. And that marks the end of the quarter. It's a halftime break. I will still have something in my mind that the calmness can turn around the fortunes. By the BUZ, playing to instructions. JBC so calm. 40-27 is the scoreline at the halfway mark. We know for certain that whoever wins this one here will be playing Harare Kings in the final later in the day. So we'll keep you posted to what's inspiring. So it's halftime at Kanyisile Sports Center. The name is Carlos Munda. I'm together with Valentine Mabuk, with the coaches there, Kobe and Tapiwa Madzima, sharing notes. They are very thrilled. They know that they've taken the lead, so they would want to continue to. And David Pick, born and bred in Bale, thrilled there by this. And of course, David, who's part of the statistician there. Of course, the statistician is the busiest of the officers in basketball is the one that checks the stats to know whether they're doing it right in defense or doing something wrong in defense. This is the man that does everything in basketball. So join us in the third quarter. It's halftime. BUZ 40, JBC 27.
We're almost set, Carlos?
Yeah, almost set. Third quarter of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships being hosted by Bulawayo Province at Kanyisire Sports Center, formerly BCD of Bulawayo. We are here giving you ball-to-ball action of these 3 days of entertaining basketball to see who will be crowned champions of basketball. Second semi-final, Harare Affair, BUZ versus JBC. At halftime, it was BUZ 40, JBC 27. And now we're back for the third quarter to see whether BUZ will continue in the same trajectory or JBC will turn around the fortunes here. Time will tell. The name is Carlos Munda. I'm not here alone. I'm with Valentine Mabugu. Checking you the paces. Already we know who have got a bit of silver. It might be Kings. It might be one of these teams here. Because Kings are already guaranteed in the final.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's Harare Kings. Those are the Harare
buzzer on.
The buzzer says, let's start the ball rolling. on the middle of the court is the chief crew to kick off proceedings.
It is the BUZ leading JBC 40-27.
Yeah, but look at the BUZ. Their consistency has been so firm, Vale. I think one thing that's making people look good is consistency. And that has been proven by Harare Kings. They were champions of the province and they might be national champions. Easy 2 by the BUZ, that makes it 42-27. As they're calling for defense. Easy 2 again from JBC, 29-42.
It's a good way to start to get your quarter into the right trajectory.
Yeah, that's the motive. But you don't need to be trailing over and over again. There's a time when you need to also take a lead. Because you can't be happy by trailing. You have to reduce the deficit. The idea of reducing a deficit is you to go and probably go away with it. That's being also winning the game. But the margin is quite huge, Vale. Adrian Chouari has to wake up a bit and realize what is missing. As they're missed by the BUZ. In the process, 1-2 side step, easy 2. They're slowly getting there, Vale. But they're bound to crumble at times. But
can they maintain the same energy? Can
11
they
points
maintain
is not much.
The game plan? Can they keep working? Because you never know how it's going to change. You know, you have to keep working.
Yeah, you got to keep working. Depending on the 3-pointer.
Oh, it's a crazy
45, 31. You're saying they should keep working. Taking a foul. He's complaining too much. Play your game. Give him technical foul there.
Technical foul.
You see, these refs have been so lenient.
Yeah.
But now, you see, if you overdo it, if you shout at me, I'll show you that I've got the control, I've got the power. Technical foul.
Disadvantaging the discipline to understand. Yes, you might not agree with the decision, but it has already been made. Acknowledge, move on. Next time, you might get it. Don't frustrate the referees.
Let it not get into your mind.
Don't confront them. Let it not work your mind. We saw how Basket Hound, it affected them. It got into their mind, and you don't have to let that play in your head.
Yeah, like we're giving praise that the Hounds coach, but only if the Hounds coach was a bit disciplined and calm, he could have actually brought the excitement of the game. But he ended up concentrating more on the referee side more than the game itself, and he had no balance. Because he could not coach the game, he had no balance at all. Taking a foul. So what does it mean? It means 1 shot plus possession to the BUZ. He has to take one shot and gain possession. That's the beauty of basketball. The rules don't lie. It's still I don't understand, Valentine. You're allowed to talk to the ref. It's not a crime. But you can't be complaining literally about everything. It's 1 shot plus right, the ref missed the call. The call was 1 shot on the tag, then possession goes back to JBC. That's the true call.
Yeah.
I think Chouari, that's what he's fuming about. Because the check happened when JBC had the ball in their hands. So that check happened, they lose possession, but they'll gain after the shot. That's the interpretation there. So that's why Chouari is actually fuming. The referee missed the call there. But it's one of those things. There's nothing to worry. That will not change the deficit. They still have the possession now. I'm still worried about just number 10. He talks too much. It's 0-0 rather. He talks too much. It's the fact that he wants to ref the game. Stolen there.
Some plays and referees at the same time.
You have to do something one at a time.
Yeah.
Be a player or be a ref.
What a pass.
What a pass. Downtown. You gotta be a player or be a ref. Choose what you want.
Yeah.
You gotta play the game or ref the game. Some are sleeping. Hot Sunday afternoon in Bulawayo. Still waiting for the final to be here. Defense is what people need here. Up you go, blocking the process. Oh, he was fouled.
He was fouled.
Yes, true call. The ref has blown the whistle. I want you to see his reaction. This is how, you see, you create athletes out of discipline. This is how athletes should behave. You're fouled, the whistle is gone, there's no harm. Stand up, play your game. Don't worry about the whistle. Yes, he was going up. And the ref says it's on the floor. That's the decision. Don't contest the decision. Let's see from the replay there.
Let's check the replay once more.
There we go. There you go.
The dribble.
Yes, true, he was going up.
Yeah.
But the ref decided that it's an inbound on the baseline. So respect that.
Respect that.
Whether you want it or not, that's the decision that the ref has. It's going to change. Inside pass, JBC kicked by the foot. Tawu collects. He's looking for space. Inside shots is what they're looking for. Dribbling it in. Stolen in the end. Inbound. With an inbound. 3 up fake, doesn't come. We've just played here about 3 minutes. And the clock reading 7:35 to play. Counting down.
2:25.
2:25 to be precise. Inbound. And Coach Schware really not moved, but worried. 16 points is the difference. Picked up the ball, JBC. Looking for the penetration, doesn't come. Looks inside. Looking for the jumper, blocked in the process. Downtown, easy 2. At least reducing the deficit there, Valentine. It's appreciated to make the semi-final 33-47. What can Chouare do to overtake the BUZ? Easy 2 from the BUZ, 49-33.
He felt it, and he felt his that we're not pressing enough, they're not hounding enough, they're not hunting enough, they're not fighting enough. You know, sometimes when you go for your defense, you have to show the hunger without too much aggression.
Yeah, the aggression is there, but you need to stop your opponent from scoring against you. That's the motive. Because you're scoring and scoring, because if only the BUZ were not scoring against JBC, at least the score could have been, the margin could have been much better. But because they're enjoying scoring without playing proper defense, this will not change the dimension of the game. It means BUZ are going to the final. As he scores the first one, to make it 34. Prepares to take the second one. Misses that. There you go. Time really taken away for JBC. Charge, says the ref. Or says the block. Or is it a charging foul?
It's a charging foul. You called it earlier before you went for another bounce go for the basket as well.
It's a charge, it's a true call. The referees the time spot on, or the times they miss it. There you have it, 34-49. Still remains the scoreline. Downtown, inside. You see, you overcarried the ball.
Overcarried the ball, yeah.
Why do you have the pass is coming your way? Downtown. Downtown, again dribbling in. That's
why are you going for it now? Why don't you just step big back?
You don't travel. You don't travel.
Why are you doing it? Why are you going in there?
You don't travel somewhere on Michelle after 4 p.m. Valentine. You know what?
There's a lot of traffic there.
There's a lot of traffic. Why do you move into traffic? You have an option. True that.
Go. Let them fight for the rebound from that point in.
Why do you travel in Samora Michelle after 5 p.m.? Yeah. You know the story. It's traffic jam. Why do you move into traffic? 35-49 is the scoreline. Why do you move into traffic? That's poor offensive play from JBC there. You don't move into traffic. 36-49. Substitution by the BUZ.
They need a fresh pair of hands and legs.
Yeah, they do. Otherwise, JBC slowly following them. Inside pass. You see, the intensity of this game is a game that we thought would give us here in the commentary box what you smile about. 2 points, 51-36. Give us what you want in the commentary box, but it's a slow pacing game, and they're scoring basket for basket. Is that what you expected when you heard that BUZ and JBC, Valentine?
No, I was excited about it because I thought these are two sides that are equally hungry to be in the final and have an opportunity to play in the final. Or else you would have had a different pairing altogether. You would have had the Hounds playing JBC, or you have the Bulls playing, that is the Kings.
Yeah, travel violation called earlier by the ref, and a sidestep travel again. Right, I don't see whoever came with the idea of a sidestep is, I'll blame it on Steph Curry. People don't know when to use it. People don't know how to use it. At times you're forced to be traveling because you need to do this. It's not every time when you need to sidestep. You've got a ball in control, play the game, do it right. So there we go. Sidestep. I'm a 2K. They're 2000 basketball. That's how they play. They always sidestep. 3-pointer. Misses. Who says thank you? Okay, we're going to have fun. But we're here to work. The two have maintained their lead.
That was a very loose pass.
Very loose. Trying to go for the fast break, but never materialized. So it could be, by the look of things, Valentine, it could be BUZ versus Harare Kings in the final. By the look of things, that's my thinking. But we've got one more quarter to play. That's Joe Mjuru, the former president of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe, who is also part of the cast here, following the trends of basketball. They love the game. And Johnson Shumba, still running in the basket, who is co-president to David Pick. You know, do you know that basketball has two presidents? That's the only sport in the country that have got two presidents. And they work like that. So
I've got a unique constitution.
That's uniqueness of the constitution that you call it the organization. And out of bounds, why is JBC trying to run a fast break when they don't have someone who's fast in their attack?
Yeah.
I wonder, because this is exactly how they're making turnovers. I'll check with the statistician how many turnovers they've made out of that. Downtown, defensive play. Oh, what a pass.
Do the basics right.
Why
There
don't
was no need to go flashy on all that.
you're supposed to jump for it, collect it right, go on the floor, you can come back to the hoop.
Come back to the hoop.
But this time he said, I'll go airborne. Foul there, behind the back. Inside out, trying to kick it out, defense. Foul called in the process, 2-on-1. Then in the end, became a foul. So a lot of basics being said by Mr. Mabugu here in the commentary box that these guys are missing. These lads, I think they watch too much TV, Valentine. And that's also destroying
You're
their...
not doing it during practice games. Why do you want to try it? Because if you're doing it on practice games, it should be perfect on match day.
On match day, yeah, true that. It's something that you don't do in practice. And you come here, you assume that I'll do it better. JBC come. Inside out, turnover. Piro trying to go for the fast break. There you go. Technical foul again.
That should be a technical foul. You don't shove another player like that. Yeah.
That's another,
cold.
See, that's dangerous. I mean, look, why the frustration creeping up? And look, they're taking the lead by the Bulls. No matter what happens, they just need 10 minutes to decide whether they're in the final or not. But
and you should, if I'm intelligent enough for a player that I've been before, I'll go to the man and frustrate him because I know he's reactional like that.
That's the point.
Go game play him, get him out like that.
A 2-point gain out of frustration.
Yes, out of frustration.
2 points indiscipline. 2-point gains of indiscipline. So that kind of player has to be told the basics. The basics doesn't include...
I'll make you sit down. Set it up.
That doesn't mean you're a good player. Basics doesn't include discipline. There are 3 Ds in sports: discipline, dedication, and determination. So if you miss one of those, you can't be a sportsman.
Look at now, he's frustrated.
He's not
now
playing defense. You see, he's lacking defense. He's making their numbers short in defense because if he knows that he picked up an asset foul. So if I want to play my game, downtown, up fake, inside, foul, yes, good call from the ref. It's a foul indeed, it is. But Valentine, I'm starting to believe JBC. Their game plan was so calm. And they've never changed their game plan. And the scoreline is not as far as I thought it would be. There you go, pass up there, up fake, turns around, hit in the process. But the late call from the ref is one thing, 1 point to the good, 39. The late call from the ref also frustrates the players because they will assume that it's not a foul.
Indeed.
And the other team will assume that it's not a foul. That's where the hitch is coming from. 40-51, 11 points in the quarter timeout. 11 points, Valentine, when the third quarter approaching the fourth. What can JBC do to level matters and probably go away with it and win the game?
Play a targeted game. You know, Matusha is having a bit of a struggle with this game because already he's gone to the referees to complain and so forth. Get into his skin as well. Get advantage. Keep control. Keep calm. Play your game. Frustrate them.
Play your game, says Coach Mabugu here in the commentary box.
Because I wonder if Hudson Chouare, he's got, you know, in his playbook, you know, he needs to change. And also the players that he needs to bring in. We saw the frustrations that were coming in. It was them who were making the mistakes. But now look at Mbari Bulls. It's maybe complacency creeping in as well because they're in control of the game. So when a team is like that, they're most vulnerable when complacency gets into their head.
Yeah, most vulnerable indeed. As you're approaching the fourth and final quarter with just, I have to check with the clock there, how many minutes are left. But true from Valentine, everything that they need to do is we're approaching the fourth quarter, which does not need you to be complacent. There's area forward there from the replay there. 51-40, 11 points about the two teams. And the ref says, let's play it on. They roll the ball just to kill the seconds. Just to kill the seconds.
3-0-2.
We're still in it. And 2-1. Here's the turning defense. Downtown. Jumper. 3-pointer. They miss.
You make that pass. You think you've done it all.
Yeah.
You don't go for the rebound just in case he misses it. He's going for a 3-point shooter and you're standing in there. What for?
And there you go. Going for the reverse. You're with the same side of the hoop. You're worried about defense. You want to go for the reverse and you miss. Those are turnovers. Because a 3-pointer, a big man like that and in the basket should not miss. 54. And there's a lot. Agrippa on the floor, showing his antics. He's a good 3-point taker. There you go. He's lost his dribble. Looks for a pass inside. Gives it in. There you go. By the BUZ. Downtown pass. There's 2-1. See, look, by the BUZ look the hungrier of the two. Because they're scoring, and JBC, there's a time where they're collapsing on the offensive line. And they don't look sharpened. 3-point attempt, or the hoop downtown. Easy to.
This is what happens. He saw an opportunity, went for the attack within the key. He knew his teammate he has control of the rebound. That's what you play. That's how you do it. That's how you keep going.
That's how you keep going. But 12 points is the difference here. 42-40, 54. Jumper. Misses. Fast break. Easy two. And I thought that was a foul.
That should have been a foul.
10 points now.
Yeah.
That should have been a foul.
Because he touched it.
He touched the man, he touched the ball. And so these times, well, we're not referees, but you know, we can see from where we are. 10 points the difference. Inside pass. Foul now. Plus the basket. Foul plus basket.
1.
But to me, if 44 rather, if you know that he's going to score, why don't you stand there? Don't contest. Don't fight for it. Let him score. Pick up your own rebound. Go all the way. Showcase somewhere. Go and score the other side. Because we've got 10 minutes to prove boys from man. And these players, Valentine, themselves to blame. There we go. Late call though, but yeah, the ref might be correct, Vale, from the look of things, from that replay there. He went all the way. So, follow through, someone saying follow through, and you make, oh! What a Anticipation.
Intelligent play.
Where's the defensive
Where's the defense for JBC?
JBC, 43. The jumper, ready control. Downtown, Agrippa. Downtown, still have control. 27 seconds, running. A foul in the process. No. What's your take? Is that a foul or a travel? Valentine says it's a travel. Valentine says it's a travel. Yeah, it's a travel. You went the first step. The second one.
When you ducked in under the armpits as well, you did travel.
You did travel. It's a travel. Go from the ref. You can't dispute that. Even on TV, you see it from this end. That's it is a travel violation.
And our screen got black.
Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. We're back on the arena. Jump as by the BUZ. No for certain that we are in it. We are in it for a treat. We're in the fourth and final quarter. He's playing defense there, all alone. The mat, actually, the floor moving, separating. 49-58 is the score. As the BUZ know that we're in it for the treat. Whatever happens, they just need to maintain the lead. And they might go away with it to play the Kings in the 2026 edition of the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships. Time will tell as we're in the fourth and final quarter. Agriba Mashisha drives it in. There's no control. Jumbo, says the ref. But there was movement first. The crowd never liked it. The crowd assumed that there was a foul first. And here we are. Time ticking away for Addison Shuade and crew. And they look composed. Inside pass. Foul in the process. Foul in the process. 9 called wanting. So JBC will go on the free throw line. Will go on the free throw line. Again, a bit of composure. One shot to the good, just to reduce the deficit here, Valentine. Yeah. JBC have managed, but they could not overtake. They could not get to the leveling of points. They could not overtake their counterparts. So to me, I'm seeing this game going to the BUZ.
But it tells you and confirms the ability of the coach as well in reading the game. In as much as it's been slow, But again, elementary mistakes culminated at the beginning, and now it's affecting them in terms of their chase of the game because they've been chasing it for the longest.
They chased it for the longest, and you can't win a game by chasing so much. So probably a major setback for Chiwale. 2 points. They're still in it. They're still in it. They have lost yet. It might be the fourth quarter.
They can still believe.
They still believe. They still believe. They still believe. And the BUZ faithfuls are left stand here. They were deserving the energy for the fourth quarter.
And now they've got sympathizers within the crowd.
They've got a sympathizer. They've got sympathizers now. And the foul.
That was a foul.
Look, he's complaining that he's elbowing me out as he's going to the hoop. Timeout called by BUZ. And hard feelings now.
Indeed. Don't let it get under your skin.
And
Express it, leave it. Express and leave. Because it will get into your game mentality.
yeah,
So when you've expressed yourself, you're not happy with the foul being given, yes, go approach and leave.
timeout, but BUZ are living dangerous in terms of approach because it's getting to the head now. Timeout.
Because that's the discussion they will have, the referees amongst themselves.
The referees conference, that's what they're discussing.
Bit of music to get the crowd going as well. It's part of the entertainism that is here for
For the
the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club Championships 2026 happening right here in the city of Bulawayo. And Bulawayo will always give you the spectacle in terms of the dance moves, don't they?
Music is a mission. It's a competition.
It runs in their blood.
It's not a competition.
You can't be from Lawa and not be able to dance and move.
Yeah, that is. I said it from yesterday that it's Mr. Free throw there. Misses both. Violation. Line violation. It's a retake. Referee blew for a line violation. It's a retake.
Better concentration this time around. And you'll get it. I mentioned, he was calmer, took his time.
Yeah.
He had his position set, his feet sorted out.
Yeah, feet sorted out. JBC getting into it now. Might give the crowds what they came here for. Still. Jumbo. Jumbo says they love interpretations, Valentine. Some are calling for the shot clock violation because he used his feet. And that's the beauty of it. You know the rules better if you're trailing. So, inside pass. Inside pass. But never materialized anything. Just 4 points difference here, 54-58.
Good chase by JBC.
It's a good chase by JBC. They reserve their energy for the last. And if they turn around the fortunes, I will respect their coach. It's just 2 points now, Valentine. 2 points. 2 points about the two teams. And they've got the 12, they've got the sixth man. Calling for defense. Calling for defense now. BUZ might be singing the blues. Oh, and he misses. What is it? Let's see what the ref will say. 10, block, side ball. So he's not shooting. The coach was anticipating free throws. The game has just come back to life. This is what we call a semi-final. Good run for your money. You play in the final, but you're sorry for it. A bit of a turnover there. Driving the man. 2 shots foul in the process. 2 points separating the two teams. 2 points separating the two teams as BUZ awarded the free throws. They have to utilize these free throws for them to get to where they want. Otherwise, BUZ one to their good 3 points. One to the good. And another one. Rebound collected. 3-point attempt. And loose ball foul. See, if ever JBC is going to be shooting, if they convert these two, it means they're down 1. What does it mean? We're in for a treat. Now it's an sideline ball. Sideline ball. JBC.
That's
no.
a very unpopular call, isn't it?
That's very unpopular. He was almost going to collect the ball. He was almost going to collect the ball. There you go. 3 points separating the two teams. Downtown pass. Foul called. This might be enforcement. Now the referee has just given an ordinary foul. You go on the line. Nonetheless. You go on the line nonetheless. A foul is a foul. Good or bad. There we go. The beauty of basketball. JBC, for a moment, I thought they turned around the fortunes. There we go. JBC turning around the fortunes. Now, BUZ on the free throw line, right at the death.
Yeah.
You're almost in the dying stages of this game here to see who plays Harare Kings in the final. I don't know what
After a bit of a slow start, is the right crescendo that we needed.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. We expected this in the first quarter, but alas, Coach Chua had ideas. He wanted us to wait until the fourth quarter. First shot, he misses. Oh, the ring does him a favor. 60-56. With that one shot, 4 points over the two teams here. Four points is the difference. Can JBC turn around the fortunes? I wonder. It's out of bounds. Valentine, you're talking about overdoing it. You're trailing by just 4 points, but you're dribbling and dribbling and dribbling.
Calm down. Don't let the crowd support get into your head. Play a normal game. You'll have this. You have the momentum. You chase until you go close. Get better.
There you go, spin move. Up, he's on rebounds. Good defensive play. Up fake, checks inside 2. Rebound JBC. Turnover. Oh, what a dunk, what a
You
turnover.
just had to kill it like that.
He had to kill it. 62-56. 62-56. And there might be a technical foul here. There might be a technical foul if BUZ are not careful. They rolled on the court after that dunk. The ref being lenient there. The ref just being a bit lenient. The ref just being lenient. As you see, the mat. The ref just being lenient there. 62-56 is the scoreline. The ref just being lenient, otherwise 4:38. Still game without mercy, Vale. 4:38 to play. JBC 56. BUZ 62. With that spectacular dunk that we saw earlier.
There's an every moment where you need players to concentrate.
And this time is now.
And the coaches play a big hand at this juncture.
Spin around. Oh, turn around.
Good jump
shot. Good jump shot. They're within reach. 4 points the difference. 62-58. And BUZ are not giving up as yet. 3-point attempt. And then they lose it. I wonder why JBC are passing the ball in the front court. 3 points. It's a foul, yeah, true call. A foul that the JBC faithfuls will love. But my biggest question is, I wonder why JBC is playing the ball in the middle of the court and getting that pass being intercepted. The 3rd time consecutive that they've done this. They're not reading the game. That turnover, that dunk came from that interception, straight from the straight pass, and they're training the same thing. I wonder why they're doing it.
And they give the most deadliest person to take this one. There you go.
There you go.
It's clinical like that.
Very clinical. Can we see a comeback here at the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe? Club 60-62. 2 points separating the two teams here. And the screen set well. And some are calling for defense, some are calling for offense. That's the beauty of the game. Turn around.
Overplayed it.
And the ball goes out. There are sympathizers already, Valentine.
Indeed.
There are sympathizers that are here.
Somebody has to call a timeout here.
Indeed, they've just done so. They've called a timeout. But the beauty of basketball is... The beauty of basketball is at Kanyisile Sports Center. You and me on radio, Valentine, Classic 263. I gave you a story, Oklahoma City Thunder making a comeback. You see what happens in basketball. These are the comebacks that you never love. These are the comebacks that you don't believe. You don't want to hear of anything called basketball. It's the nature of comebacks like this. They will destroy your career. They'll destroy where you want to go. They will destroy your motive. If ever JPC turns around this, the BUZ faithfuls will never like it.
Do you know what the commentator's case is? What you've just given us. And for the BUZ, they have to be alert.
Valentine, the alertness has to come from their level of concentration. They mustn't. You remember, there's a boy who was so furious with the ref. I hope at this dying stages of the game, it doesn't eat him. You have to look up and concentrate. As JBC come. JBC come through. Blocked in the process.
Keep control. That's what BUZ need now. Be in control.
Keep control, yeah. Downtown. There you go. Defense. And this JBC now is a high intensity on defense. Oh, travel. That would be a big blow for BUZ. You don't travel in these stages of the game.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
That's why I mentioned about concentration levels.
The concentration levels, you can't do that in this stage of the game.
What you allow it set over like that.
You're going to concentrate all the way as he goes up to level matters.
It's cynical. He's the man carrying them, right?
Do you know what? He's the dynamos midfielder. Last season, he was playing for Dynamis. If you remember, if you know your commentary, you should know the boy. If you know your commentary, you should know the boy Valentine. He's multi-talented. This is what sport does. And they turn it over. If there's anyone who is to blame, it's by the BUZ. They had everything at their mercy. They had everything at their mercy. But the fortunes have been turned around. Here we are. They've got to restore possession and the foul pick in the process.
It's getting wild and crazy.
The level of points, the leveling of points from JBC 62-62 is one thing that has ignited this game here. The beauty of basketball, Valentine, is a comeback. A comeback is something that destroys your career in basketball. That's number one. Number two, you not want to hear of the year, of the particular year you lost through a comeback. You don't want to hear about it because it will always haunt you. You don't want to remember about it. JBC up for the first time in the dying stages of the tournament. They're up for the first time, 62, 62, 63. And they still have one more shot to take on the free throw. What a way. Like I said, I would respect Coach Addison Shuare. If ever he wins this game here, I'll give him respect.
Oh man, yes, and it's even though not yet won it.
He's shown that he's a seasoned coach. Frustrations crippling up with the Mbari BUZ. All systems out, they're lost. They don't know what to do. What's next after this? Look at that. That tells you a lot. As they're taking the lead, 1 point lead, which is okay with them because they've been trailing and trailing, and now they'll take the lead but probably go away with it. As the shot clock is on 14, as it comes down, Piro. A foul. The ref says it's a foul in the process. The ref being spot on there. A foul that I could have not picked there. But it's about the hearts now. It's about the hearts more than the brains. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? Is it JBC? Is it Mbari BUZ? Who wants it more?
So 2 minutes, 1 basket lead.
It's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. It's getting into them. It's getting into them now. You don't like it by losing, you've been leading all the way. They've been leading all the way. They've been leading all the way. JBC all of a sudden has got sympathizers.
Indeed.
They've got sympathizers. They've got sympathizers. It will be heartbreaking. By the BUZ. Easy two.
He's carrying them.
3 point difference. 1:53 counting down. They're up 3 points. Up 3 points. Getting it right at the death. And what else do you want? JBC. They've turned around the fortunes here.
Oh my goodness.
JBC.
What a match.
The fortunes here.
The fortunes have turned, yeah.
The fortunes have turned, yeah. What a way.
Hudson Chuan.
Addison Shuare, tried and tested coach.
My goodness.
Coach. He was trailing from the first whistle.
11, 13 points, 12, 13. Just around.
And look at this. Time not by the BUZ side. They're down 5. Can they turn around the fortunes here? Time will tell.
Oh man.
Time will tell. 67, 62. 67, 52, 5 point difference. What a turnaround. The Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Club, National Club Championships. JBC of Harare and Mbari BUZ of Harare. Betting it out, Valentine.
Harare brought this show here.
Harare bringing the show here. Harare bringing the Super 6. Chubulawayo. This is what they do every weekend. This is how they play basketball every weekend. This is what they do. I think the scope of the Super 6 is very important. They've got sympathizers calling for defense. And the miss.
It's not happening now for the Bulls anymore.
It's not happening for the Bulls. The gods of basketball are not favoring them. The man of the match.
Man of the match.
I'll give it to
On
him.
the ball. Look at him. Dazzling.
He picks a foul. He picks a foul.
Look at him.
He picks a foul. You know Madinda, for your information, he was a midfielder with Dynamo Football Club. Now here he is. If you remember very well, doing commentary at Rufaro Stadium, he's the man who was playing for Dynamos. Today he is here representing JBC, taking JBC to the final.
Oh my goodness.
That's the beauty of basketball. Vale, we're glued in the commentary box, but you and me are up on our feet, giving praise to the team.
Indeed. Can the Bulls make it a worthwhile finish here? Jump shot. Hits the board, gets the foul. Gets the foul too. An opportunity to cut it to three. Timeout call. Oh, it's substitution.
Free throw. He gets it right one to the good. Frederick Alec, you remember doing commentary with him at Rufaro Stadium. He's the player who played for Dynamos. He's playing for JBC. Multi-talent. You have Nyasham Shekwi this time around. With another one here.
Because in football, I thought they said his knees were gone, but I'm seeing him playing basketball. It's amazing.
It's amazing. That's a story for radio, probably, for us.
Indeed.
We'll give the listeners what they want. And there we go. Frederick Alec, the man that stole the show. Turnover.
Which way?
The Bulls way. They can't believe it. They can't believe it. They can't believe it, the Bulls, that they can play in the final. They can't believe it. Inbound on the sideline. Addison Chouari now giving instructions. He was calm, folding his arms at the beginning of the quarter.
My goodness. They've lost it.
They've lost it. Frederick Alec, the star of the show.
Look at him. Look at him
The
go.
star of the show.
He's the star of the show.
Oh my God.
What's the time?
They're trying to run the clock down,
but in the end,
they ended up turning over the ball. Clinical indeed. They're trying to run the clock down, but in the end, there's a lot to talk about. Basketball is best. The creme de la creme of Zimbabwean basketball.
They need to, however, respect the court.
One thing for certain, I said, if Addison Chouari will turn around, I'll give him respect. I should give him respect. He has got 13 seconds to play in the final. Valentine, what's your take on that?
13 seconds. But that's a long time in basketball. Should be
He's leading 68-63.
68-63.
And what can the BUZ do? Can the BUZ throw in the towel in 30 seconds? Can the BUZ say, oh, JPC, here we are. You are partners in Super 6. You play the final. You play the Kings in the final. The star of the show, Frederick Ali. You know him, Valentine. Zimbabwe's got talent. You can't doubt that. Nyasham Shekwi came through the ranks. The same player came through the ranks. He was donning the Dynamos jersey last season. Here we are, showcasing in basketball. So what a way. What a way, what a way. So, it will be the Hounds. It might be the Hounds and the BUZ battling it out for the bronze medal. For the bronze medal.
Oh, man.
But
they won't have wanted them.
Credit should go to the Super 6.
Indeed.
The way they play their Super 6. The model, at times, there's a point in time where I was not a fan of that model. But now I'm seeing the dividends of the Super 6 model. These are the results. When you play each other over and over again, the intensity is always high.
Always high.
Now what's left is probably the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe to play a game series at their national championships.
Yeah.
That can change everything, the scope of everything in basketball. We're seeing the talent, we're seeing the action, but Frederick Ali has just shown us that basketball is easy to play. Timeout, just 30 seconds to end this game. Inbound.
Front court, they go in attack.
This front court, yes, clinical.
Yeah.
5 points, Valentine. Even if it's a square three-pointer.
Yeah.
JBC has good possession under 13 seconds. So that turnaround, well, I've seen comebacks, but this one is a bit tricky under 13 seconds. If above 30 seconds, I would presume it will be right. But what can Coach Tapiwa Madzima do about this?
Was magical. Who's got a three-pointer in them?
I wonder. Because this one here, this timeout is just clinical. Who's got a magic? Who's got a three-pointer? It is Mercy.
Or a three-pointer and a foul in them.
It's gone.
It's done. Keep possession.
It's gone.
Look
And
at
the
that.
three-pointer will count.
Did the buzzer go?
The three-pointer will count. They've lost by
1 point.
by 2 points, rather.
2 points. What a game.
What a game.
What a match.
What a match. JBC.
They sold their own goal. The BUZ.
JBC reinventing the wheel. Having a comeback. And showcasing that basketball is easy to play.
It's alive and truly well.
Come back. The main man.
See, they love the one to still.
The main man, Frederick Ali. But the top of the range, the much fancied man is...
You see, they want the ball.
we were laughing here in the commentary box. Scenes, jubilations, everything is happening here at Kanyisina Sports Center. The second semi-final, JBC getting the better of Mbare BUZ. So JBC will be squaring up versus Harare Kings in the final. Vale, what's your take? What's your assessment of this basketball action that we've witnessed over
The biggest surprise of them all is the final that has been ended by JBC. I had seen that is the Harare Kings taking on the BUZ in the final, but it wasn't to be. We're not going to be served with that. We're going to be served with the resilience and the experience of JBC, and we're in for a treat for the final tonight.
There you have it, Zimbabwe. So JBC getting the better of Mbare BUZ. So it will be Harare Kings versus JBC as we wait for the ladies' games coming through.